We are finally going to get back to the opposition series that I started forever ago. And next up on the lineup is Cancer to Capricorn. Yeah, the crybaby and the obsessive control freak in the work field. Yes, that's what we're going to be dealing with today. No, it goes a little bit further than that. So let's just delve right into it. So what does that mean? What is Cancer? What is Capricorn? Um, it's funny, just people that don't know a lot about astrology. I talk about it everywhere I go in my life, and it's talk about if I find out someone's birthday, oh, you're a Cancer, and they don't know about it, and they're like, oh, I'm a Cancer. Like, what do you mean? I don't know, just random thoughts. Other than crying a lot, Cancer. Such a stereotype there, but Cancer is one of my favorite signs. But that's not what this is about. Cancer really values security. And Capricorn values that a lot too, so that's one thing they share in common. But Cancer has this emotional memory that is unlike any other. They form this attachment to places and things and situations that are very near and dear to their heart. Cancer is this endless well of memory and emotion and nostalgia. Like, nostalgia is a big word that comes to mind when I think of Cancer. They're always collecting, like, I'm sure even in their home you'll find a lot of pictures and things like that, but just in general, it represents the moon. And the moon is the great mystery, that is constantly changing, and going with the ebbs and tides, and is something that is immense enough to actually affect the ocean. That says a lot. The moon, this small planet all the way up there in the sky, is affecting something as large and immense as our ocean. So that says a lot about the effects that Cancer has in our life. And it goes and cries a lot. Cancer really is so connected to their inner child. That's why they make such good parents, because they remember what it's like to be a child. They remember that scary feeling of coming into the world and not knowing, like, what the fuck is going on, and they remember that, and they're so connected with that, so they really want to provide this state of nurturance and safety. They really just value safety. They just want to be safe. You look at a crab, which kind of represents Cancer, and it's a crustacean. It's got this outer shell around it to protect it. They want to be safe. They want to be secure. To have they want to be embraced in that way. Capricorn, on the other hand, is out there in the world, telling people what to do, being bossy, making money. That's just a stereotype. Capricorn's very awesome, and we need that energy in our world. Capricorn has a very detached nature. Like, we always hear the word detachment when we talk about Aquarius energy, but I think Capricorn is the most detached energy that exists. And the reason it has to be is because it's the midheaven, it's the 10th house, it's that energy that's out there in the world, it's Saturn. It's this hard, stern energy that's very controlled. And the reason it's operating that way is because no shit is going to get done if it's not. They're that one energy that knows how to manage an institution. They know how to get out there, get the game plan, and really spin the straw into gold. That's what I think of when I think of Capricorn, the one that spins that straw into gold and makes something manifest out of it. Whereas Cancer is at home and raising the family and raising the emotional needs and security of a person. Capricorn is out there actually making it happen in the world and is bringing something back home to put on the table for Cancer. The sensitivity that Cancer has. Capricorn has a much more reserved and direct approach to life, and there's a lot of power struggle that comes up, and Cancer can be a lot more passive and subtle in their actions and very immersed in the world of feeling. Really help Capricorn to see that the world of feeling and emotion and that inner security is just as important as outer security, because that's really what this axis is about. It's about security and safety. Capricorn wants it on this outer financial level, and Cancer wants it on this emotional, inward, soulful level, this well that is just being sprung forth. And so Cancer can provide that inward experience for Capricorn to feel safely to go into. And Capricorn can provide that outer safety net for Cancer to feel like they can come out of their shell and go into and expose themselves. I don't know, Capricorn, I really like this shell that I'm in. It's safe, I'm comfy, I have my pictures, I don't know if I want to come out. I need to have a good cry first before I can do that, I think. People are just too sensitive, and those emotions just, yuck. Like, can't we just go out in the public and have a good time without this exposure of feelings and stuff? Can't we just go and spend some good money and just work more and not have to worry about your sensitivity, damn it? Home and public life, that's a big thing with these two. So you're kind of bridging that gap together and seeing that, home life supports our public life and public life supports our home life. And that's what we find with Cancer and Capricorn ultimately. And yeah, it's an awesome opposition like they all are. So it's one to really be embraced. But yes, so that is it for Cancer to Capricorn. Next up in the series is going to be Leo to Aquarius, which is a really fun one for me. I can't wait to do it. But in the meantime, you guys, I'm still building my website right now, visionquesthealing.com. And in the meantime, I'm offering chart readings for a very discounted rate. So email me at visionquestastro@hotmail.com, and I'll include that in the link below. So leave your comments and thoughts, and come get a chart reading for a really awesome price. So thank you for watching, everybody, and happy transiting.